Now, it's time to start working on the enemy health system and damage and destroy our enemy. For that, let's open our enemy controller. And we will need to have few variables. One will be for the current health, so we'll say public, and this time let's use integers. Integers are just same as the floats, but they are used with whole numbers only. And since the health should be anyway whole number, doesn't really matter, so public inc. Let's call this one current health. We need public inc myself. And well, also let's create public in's damage amounts. Well, actually let's call this one health damage amounts. It's the amount that our enemy will get when from our player's bullet. Basically, well, when our game start, we want our enemy's health to be maxed. So we will say in the start that great health equals max health. Very simple. Now let's scroll down. Let's create after RI. Numerator will create one public void function. It should be public because we will need this function. Let's call this one take damage. And basically when this function will be calls cold, our enemy should gets damaged. So it means that current health should increase by damage amount, and to say it's very simply, we just need to say current health minus equals damage amount. Well, it's called health damage amounts. I believe health damage amounts. Well, if you don't know what is this minus equal, it's same as to say current health equals correct health minus health damage amounts. It's just shorter way to say these things, so we gonna use it minus equals. So also we should say what should happen when our current health is less or equals 0. So if current health is less or equals 0, well, basically our enemy should disappear, should be destroyed, should be dead, and stuff like that. So for now, let's just simply destroy our game object from the game. Just like this. Alright. We have this mechanic, this take damage mechanic, which we should call from the bullet script, which is other scripts, right? So here we can check the collision with the enemies. And we can call the steel take damage function. But since this is different script, we just can't simply say here in the line, that's take damage. We want to use take damage because we want to be able. For that, first of all, we need to give access to this enemy controller script so that other scripts will be able to use the script to use the elements and functions from the script. And to do that, there is very simply way. We can create instance of the enemy controller script. And to create instance, we just need to say public static, the name of the script, which is enemy controller this time, and instance. And we will create our wake function, which will run before the start function. And we just need to say instance equals this. Now, we are able to access this enemy controller script from any other script, and also we can access the take damage function as well. So let's save the enemy controller script. And now let's go back in bullet script. Well, in bullet script, we have this own trigger enter, which is checking for the tag of enemy. But right now, our enemy's collider is not trigger. So let's create another function with the name of collision enter. It's same function, it just doesn't have collider triggered. And we will say if collision.game object attack double equals in quotation marks. We will say enemy, and well, what should happen? As I said, we should call the take damage function. And to do that, we just need to say enemy controller dot instance dot take damage, and that's pretty much it. Also, we should destroy our bullets. So destroy, not the dead symbol. Destroy our game object, and that's pretty much it. how we can create very simple health system for our enemy, and how we can damage the enemy from other scripts. And these instances are quite handy. We gonna use it few a lot of times, and also you will need them in the future as well. So let's say you ever think, let's go back and we will assign the maximum health amount to the enemy. So let's select enemy. Let's scroll down. We only will assign maximum health, not the current health, because current health will be automatically assigned when the game starts, so max health will be 5. And health damage amount is the amount that's our enemy will get when we hit our bullets to it. So I will make 1 as an amount of our damage. So let's hit play and let's check. When the game starts, we have 5 health. So let's hit this enemy. Oh, I forgot to assign the enemy layer to the enemy. So let's select enemy just. Don't forget to assign tag of the enemy to your enemy. Game object. Now that's why it wasn't working. Okay, now let's hit play. And let's kill this enemy. So 3 for 5. Yeah, indeed, we are able to kill our enemy. So this is how you can easily create enemy help system. I'll end this video over here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any new videos. See you in the next videos.